Alright, how's it going, guys? I just wanted to give you a bit of a quick update video here of what's been going on so you don't think I forgot about you or ended the series. You can see we're getting attacked again. We now have much worse biters. We now have fast biters. We now have breeder biters. Those things are no fun because they spawn little nasty things, smaller ones. We have fire biters. We have tank biters. So I've been having to do a little bit of buffing around the place. You can hear that we just got level 3. Successful activation number 3, and so apparently the space research has gone up to 2,000, so that means we're gonna need a lot more of that. It's been going up each time. We're now up to 8,000 for each one of these. I did go ahead and put a box in here so when it's doing the power-up thing that it can fill the box with them. But as you see, it's going to run through those 8,000 pretty quick, or through what was in the box pretty quick. I just got this changed over, and having these set to just 1 is actually working pretty well. Which you can see it's loading up again here for the next one, which will probably take a little bit. And we got the antimatter ammo thing done, so we can make that bomb now if we want. And I still didn't trip the achievement for finishing the game without antimatter reactor. I don't know if that is actually doing this thing. I'm guessing it is. I also didn't do the one for all the research, so I'm pretty damn sure we have to get these last 3 done, so I went ahead and started on this one, and then we'll do the other 2. All these other ones are recursive. We might have to do this one, because that still shows 1 level down. Actually, a lot of these do. Okay. I didn't realize they still had so many levels to go. And some of those are pretty expensive. That one's only 3. That one's 3, and that one's 3. That's 3. That's 3,500 for those 2. That one's 9,800 for that one. And that one's 12K for that one. And that's 20K to get that one done. So those I'll run as we shuffle all these things through. I did do a bit of upgrading so we can get more of the charge matter stabilized things in here so these can pump out faster. I meant to do that and hadn't yet, so these can run a bit faster. I had to do some upgrading for these. I put in a whole second line. They're still having issues getting enough of the low density frames in. I've been working on boosting up production for that. It was an issue with copper, and it still looks like it's because this side is perfectly fine. This side is perfectly fine, except for those last 4 up there. So we're just not getting enough copper through, and you can see that we've got a pretty decent line coming through here. But once it splits here, this just isn't enough. So I probably need to upgrade this green one to the next level, which is the purple. But that means that we've got to do some upgrading back here, I think. Let's go take a look. No, actually, we might be somewhat okay there. We can change these over to the better furnaces we have. We haven't done that yet. I can also upgrade all of these speed ones to the next tier of speed ones. I'm seriously not. Congratulations, you killed 10,000 NE enemy units. I've been getting them. I don't know if there's something that I'm missing. Because I noticed that I've been getting these achievements for that. And it looks like there's 2 more of them. Need to kill at least 100 of each type and 10,000 total. And they give you alien artifacts. Look like these little squid ball things. But there's literally no use for them. So I don't know if they're supposed to be or what I'm doing wrong there. But yeah, I need to probably upgrade this, basically tear this out and change it over to the same smelting area thing we did for... Didn't we set smelting up for something? Oh, we did these. We set up these smelters here. So I probably need to do something similar to this where we can give it a whole bunch of productivity and then a bunch of speeds. And we've got plenty of room to do it, even if I don't do it right here, which I still have all this room down here that I can do it. Oh, wait a minute. This area. I still have all of this area I can use to put in another row. But we can also move it up if we need to. We have this area over here, and we have all of this over here. We can do it in. I did have to go ahead and expand into this area, which I have done. Luckily, my pollution is just barely getting out of there, so I'm not getting much attacks down here on this side. I'll probably get the worst from over these, and definitely up here. This is getting polluted horribly, and I really should start setting up some pollution filter things to kind of alleviate that, but right now I'm not too worried about it. But I had to do that because I'm literally running out of copper. We had just got done setting up this big thing of copper over here, and it's whittled down to probably about half of what it did have. I did go ahead and run these over here because there was a little bit that was right here on the shore, and as you can see, it is just about completely whittled down itself. So I went ahead and set this one up down here. So we have this one ready to go whenever they need to come and get some more. And then we still have another copper here, copper there, and another stone and stone if we need them. And then we have immersite and mineral stuff and all of that. Now, if we go up this way, I have also been working on, I made these faster because we needed more batteries. So I upgraded those and put the good upgrades in them. Upgraded these to to the better speed ones, and I also was having issue with where I was having too much hydrogen, so I went ahead and told these over here not to output through this pump. So this pump is disabled unless we need the hydrogen from up there, which we haven't been needing here for a bit. And I've done a bunch of work up here with the oil stuff. I've got all of these upgraded to the better productivity modules and the better speed modules. And then I also have gone through and put in a lot more of the things to break the heavy and the light down, which you can see we are actually doing pretty good on all of them now. And that's because I also upgraded the oil ones up here, which I had noticed that I did not have this pipe in here, so this upper bank wasn't even running. But so I fixed that. I haven't upgraded this to the speeds and the productivities. I probably will soon. But I also put in these 6 up here because I just wasn't getting enough petroleum gas in. Now you can see we're getting plenty through there, and we're getting plenty of plastic out here. I think I may upgrade the productivities and stuff in there as well. There goes our rocket. And you can see that with all the upgrading we have done, our charged matter stabilizers are getting done a whole lot faster. So that means we can actually keep these running. So even though we don't have as many of those low density frames, we're probably doing more than what we actually need. If I hit P here, if I can find them, let's change that to 1 hour. Low density, we're 27K, and we are making, where the hell are they? Well, they're not down that far. 27K. So we're making exactly what we're using. But like I said, we're making more of the energy units than we're using. And we're making more of the energy stabilizers out of them than what we're using. But I did go ahead and put in a second one of these. Upgraded those to the better modules, and put in one of these singularity beacons, so these things can go as fast as they possibly can right now. For those other modules that we've already got, it's going to take energy processing circuits, AI core, and then 5 of the speed module 4s. And that would give us energy consumption of 120%, speed of 90 plus 90% versus 90 and 70. And the production would be 160 energy consumption minus 20% speed, but an extra 22% productivity and 26 pollution versus 120, 20, 16, and 18. So I'm really not too worried about going up for these, but maybe the speeds, but that's going to take a whole lot more work. And at this point, I'm literally just trying to pump as many of these things into this thing as I can and get the research done. I'm basically done. So I'm not too worried about building a whole new area for modules, because that's pretty much what I'd have to do if I have to have 5 of these newer ones. I am thinking about, because the biggest problem with that is getting the power into it. So I am seriously thinking about building a bigger version of this to keep it powering. We do have 2 fusion reactors, and I did have to do some upgrades for that as well, because we just didn't have enough heavy water. So we have a whole lot more electrolysis plants making a whole lot more heavy water to keep us going on the fusion cells, the DT cells. And you'll see we've got 30 some of them sitting there waiting. I made up a whole bunch more of them, so we had plenty, and I think there's like 30 in each waiting as well. But yeah, if I wanted to upgrade the modules, I would pretty much have to move them out of this area, because I really don't have enough room to put in another set of these. I could technically do one right here, but I'm only making 10 of these at a time, and these things take 15 seconds to craft. That takes 15 seconds to craft, so it's going to take 15 times 5, so 60 seconds to craft up enough to make one of these. So I would really need to have like 5 of those machines. So I need to do basically this over again and this over again. And I really don't care to bother doing it. I may, as I'm sitting here pumping stuff in, but I've just basically been going around looking at all the things, like, why are you not working? You don't have enough matter. Why is this not working? It's got plenty. It's just not getting it fast enough. That's because this has the speed, this doesn't. So I need to get a beacon put in up here somewhere that's going to be able to feed those. Not even real sure where I can fit one. I may have to, well, technically, if I get rid of that, I should be able to do this. And that will take care of speeding up both of them. So then they should be on par with these, and they should run all the time to keep us up on those. And it looks like these aren't running because they don't have enough of those, so we may even have to put a few more of them in. But we'll see. They're going now, so maybe they're fine the way they were. Looks like we have our space research done. We're just waiting on the rest of those to get filed through there. But that's what's been going on. I also was told that there's a mod I should try out by Overmind called Warptopia, or Warptorio. So if anybody's interested in seeing me do that next, after we get this all done, let me know. And if you'd like to see me do it, would you rather me do these short, 30-minute, 15 to 30-minute videos, or would you rather see me do like long play live stream type, hour, 2 hour, 4 hour blocks? Let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll go from there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll try to give you guys at least one update video a week. I've also been thinking about trying out the new Industrial Revolution, I think it's called, mod. I think it's number 3. So if you'd rather see that again, let me know. Have a good one.